What is up, my string beans, and welcome back to another episode of Factorio here in the Spaced Out DLC. Right now we're currently dealing with some bugs. Yeah, bugs have just been kind of going rampant, rampant. There's been a lot of bug problems. Yeah, I've like driven around, killed a bunch of bugs, keep expanding out, but they keep expanding in, so I gotta keep pushing out, and just it's the never-ending fight against the bugs, right? And so right now we're just clearing out some of these guys. Look at that. I have towers right there, or turrets, and they said I'm gonna destroy these so that I can settle here, and they keep like moving on in and stuff. So we're going to kill that little guy, and with the power robots, we just set that one down. I think I need to rebuild that one as well. But, like, in between episodes, well, first of all, in the last episode, what did we do in the last episode? I feel like it's been a minute. Let me see. What did we do in the last episode? If we look at something here... In the last episode, we did some stuff. We did batteries? Okay, we did some batteries, and we got robots. That's the entire thing that we did. We focused on getting ourselves some robots. Yeah, we actually kind of did a lot. Let's go ahead and fill all this stuff in. We did, we got blue circuits, we got power armor, we got robots. Yeah, I think we got, like, this whole section. We got these electric circuits. I think we're still being attacked. Batteries. Where are we being attacked from this time? Over here? That's literally right next to us. Okay. So we'll go liberate this oil in the name of freedom. See, and then they've also destroyed those. And then we'll talk about some between episode stuff. So yeah, between episodes, I actually spent a lot of time like planning. Turn that back on. So I spent a lot of time planning, and I got this thing done. So we actually have like a shit ton of purple science because I had to test out my new plan thing that I got going on here. Oh, I don't have repair packs, and that's why they can't go and repair these. Let me grab some more ammo. Make sure this is filled up with ammo. Slap all that stuff down. Okay, that should be good enough. Good enough. Let's go home. Put that away. Put those turrets away. Okay. That should be good enough for now. Let's take out some trees on our way. Eat shit, trees. Yeah, so in between episodes, I did a shit ton of planning, and I will show you once I get back to the base. But for today's episode, what we're going to be doing is dealing with power. We're having a power crisis. As you can see that we're doing okay on power right now, but I think it was the fact that I had this running for a while that everything was running, because it was like taking like a lot of stuff, and we're having coal issues. Like this was getting we have this and this like singular patch. Let me see what's left. 942 coal and 1,000,000 coal. That's all we have left. So what was happening was coal wasn't getting down here fast enough, and these were running out. So as they were running out, things were slowing down, which then means that the miners were slowing down, which then means that the coal wasn't getting here fast enough. So then all of these ended up dying, and this is my sole power production. And so I did an emergency coming over here, stealing all of the rocket fuel, and we are currently, oh god damn it, here it is. We're currently powering a lot of our boilers with rocket fuel, and so that's what kind of saved us. But that does that does kind of show that we are having a power problem. So there's two things that we can kind of do to solve that. We can either go get more coal, which is we would have to add another one of these, and then we would have to go set up a whole thing for this coal right here, and then bring it back, and then I would have to, where is it at? I would have to set up one of these, and I mean I could probably set it up here. But, like, I don't know. I wanted to set it up here. So the problem is that I wanted to set it up here, but I need everything to be the same. So this is two rail tiles away from the next one, which is 2 rail tiles away from the next one, and so on and so forth. And I want this to now be 2 rail tiles, so I would have to put it right here. But obviously I cannot, because now I would need to move the refueling station, which isn't a big deal, but I would have to move the refueling station, and then I also want another one of these dedicated directly to the steel. So you can see that this one train here, or this one like drop-off station, has 4 that's going to my iron, and then 2 that's going 100% directly to the steel, and it's getting all consumed. Like, see, the belt isn't stopping at all, so it's being completely consumed. And so I would want to set up another one. So we have this one, and I would want a coal one to go right there, and then another iron one to go right here, which then means that I need to move this uranium one up to here, which is, again, isn't a big deal. It's just a lot of work. So I can either do all that. Where are we under attack this time? Way over here. So I can either do all that, or the alternative is do something that we kind of need anyway. And so we're going to do the kind of need anyway, and that is solar panels. We're going to start making some solar panels. So here's another build that now needs to go. I'm pretty sure. So I've planned out a lot of things, and I wanted to make things tileable. So we have, this is a perfect ratioed tileable kind of electric engines. So if you look at the rate calculator here, it's perfect because this singular module is it's like 0. No, what's the word I'm looking for? It's a perfect ratio of making these engines to getting these engines, and we are getting, this build is 1 per second, but I know it says 1.5, but that's because this is increasing the speed, the tier 2, but at tier 1 it's 1 per second. And so the thing that makes it nice and tileable is that the resources can just continue on. So let me go ahead and show you. So you can hold down your left click as you're placing it. Make sure my robots are off. Oh, wait, hold on. And you could just go up like that. And then, let me see, is there room to go up again? No, there's not room to go up again. But you can just like keep dragging it up. And you can see that's what makes it tileable. It's perfectly interlocking with the next one. And it just keeps on going. And the only limiting factor, like when you look at the blueprints that I have set up here, like it shows you, I've set up all these blueprints in a way, like we got that one, that one, that one, and then I've even built these ones, which we'll be building as well. And we also have like circuits tileable, and they're all set up the same way. But you can see in the notes right there, we have max modules. And what that means is, we'll look at this one, for instance. So this one, there you go. Oh, wait, no. This one, for instance, it says max modules 3.3 for yellow belts. And what that kind of means is that if we look at the rate of some of these, oh my god, what is going on? Let's go ahead and, well, the math's not going to be right because, okay. Oh, the math isn't right because I need to do... Okay. Anyway, so if we look at the transport belts, right? And we're looking at the tier 2. We're looking at these assembly machines tier 2. And where is my... What the hell am I making here? Green circuits. Okay, so if we look here, it says that the max modules for red belts or for yellow belts is 3.3. And what I'm getting here is the fact that in this build, we have 2 lines. We have, if we don't look at that guy, and don't look at that guy. So what we have here is we have 1 line that's going to be copper, because if we look at the materials, we have the first belt copper, second belt also copper. So that's what these guys are: first belt, second belt copper, and then this third one here is going to be iron. And then the fourth one, we're not counting these 2 because these are the outputs. So the fourth belt's iron, and then 5th and 6th also copper. So if we actually look at how we're going to be getting... Actually, this is probably a bad example. I need to edit this one. But pretty much it's like you count this one and this one. These are going to be 2 full belts of copper. And so we have 2 full belts of copper coming in. So our number is 2. So, excuse me. So if you look at the module that we have right here and we get 2 and we go divided by 0.6, the number we're going to get is 3.3. So that's the max throughput for copper, which is our limiting factor. So we can make 3.3 of these modules. So like what we're saying, 3.3 is you can add a 4th one, but that 4th one only 0.3. You're only going to be getting 0.3 of its max rate of 6, which is, you know, each module makes 6 per second. So from 3 of them, you'll get 6 each, so you'll get a total of 18, and then from the 4th one you'll get 0.3 of 6. And that's kind of how it works out. I mean, I feel like I explained that really dumb, but yeah, you know, you can... I'm kind of designing these in a way to where you could just look at it and, like, say for instance, you look at this and you read max modules 2 and you go, well, I'm using red belts. Or yeah, you say I'm using red belts, so I can put down 2 of these. So I'm just gonna go, you know, like that, and then be good, because that's gonna be the max throughput. Can you guys not do that actually? Until you upgrade your belts, because that's what's bringing in the resources. But anyway, that's enough of that nonsense. I do need to go around doing some edits, because I've realized I make the blueprint. When I make the blueprint, I am doing the rate calculator off of a tier 2 factory, when I need to do the rate calculator off a tier 1 factory. Because that's another thing with all my blueprints, I want to make them tier 1 accessible. So if you look at everything here, we're using yellow belts and tier 1 assemblers where you can, whereas like tier 1 assemblers can't do crafts with fluid, so that's why these are tier 2. And then same thing with all of my science builds. So you can actually, so mixed with some of my upgrade blueprints that I got going on here, you can upgrade things inside the blueprint before you set it down. So here you can see red belts and tier 2, but I'm actually going to downgrade them. So we're going to downgrade and then downgrade the assemblers as well, and then also downgrade the inserters. And then we're going to save it like that so that I can have it all set up for proper sharing. Oh, but you guys didn't want to do that? Okay. Let's also get rid of that. But anyway, so what we're gonna do, that was like a lot of nonsense to talk about, just to be like, yeah, we're gonna be making some freaking solar panels. So what we're going to do here is we're going to upgrade it, make sure that we're upgrading the belts there, or the inserters. We're going to upgrade the belts, and we're also going to upgrade this. So we're going to be placing this down, and we're just going to be placing it along this side. So we're going to do, I think this is where I kind of have it all. So I think we're going to set it up here. So again, if we look at this module, we got 4.4 for red belts. So we will just simply yeah, I'm gonna go right there, and we'll do 2 of them. And of course, our robots are gonna place down our power poles like a bunch of idiots. So I'm just gonna replace the power poles. Oh my god, must we? Must we place down the power poles like a bunch of dummies? There we go, that one. Let's go ahead and place down. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I think I did it bad. Oh my god. Whatever. We'll figure that out later. But right now we're just gonna get some power for our little guys. Right there. Everything's nice and powered. So then also, if we look at it, whoops. If we look at it, it'll say first belt is gonna be green circuits. Oh my god, who's attacking us now? Way over there. Okay. So we got first belt green circuits, second belt split between steel and copper, and then green circuits. So green circuits, steel and copper plates. Okay, so oh, I see what I did here. Hold on. I did. Did I do it upside down? See, this is why I need to like place them down and test them and make sure they're all good, because I think I did it upside down. Yeah. Okay. I see what I'm doing here. So let's go right here, and then we're gonna go to like that. There we go. So this is coming this way because you have to do it in relation to the side of the, or to whatever side of the bus that you're doing it on. So obviously materials are going to be coming from here. So these belts need to be going in this direction, and then the materials come this way. So that means that I actually set the blueprint up upside down. Whoopsies. Okay. But now, as I place down these 2 modules, they are placing the poles like all correctly and everything, and it's not all stupid. So, yeah, they're rough draft blueprints, because I'm like, yeah, I want to shit out a bunch of blueprints for everybody and the community and stuff like that, and I'm doing it all kind of dumb. There we go. Okay, so let's get green circuits, copper and steel, and green circuits. So copper's right here. So we need to do something like this. So there's copper. Let's go ahead and get some steel. We can go steel like this, or we could go steel like this. Because we can do something stupid like this, and then... Perfect. And then right there. So there's copper, and now here's steel. And now we bring down some green circuits. So we're gonna go green circuits like that, and then green circuits also like that. Okay, let's go up there and actually make that happen. Also, between episodes, another thing that I did was I went around and upgraded a lot of our belts. Whoa! Whoa! Let's go ahead and get these guys down here. Boop! There we go, and we should be getting good old motherfucking... We should be getting good old motherfucking solar panels. Our power is doing okay enough, so now we're gonna go... You are gonna get put into a box. Alright, we're gonna make a shit ton of solar panels, and then we're also going to make a shit ton of accumulators. Which I don't have a blueprint for. So we can see how we make these blueprints and how we can sort of see the ratio. So we're going to look at this guy, just this guy real quick, and we see that he's going to be using a lot of iron plates per second. So let's go ahead and get like a bunch of these dudes. That's fine. And what I kind of did was looking at this. Oh, actually 2.25 per second. No, what we actually want to look at is transport belts and make sure that we are not exceeding 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I like 10. 10's a good number. Let's just go ahead and copy this and put it right there because 1 belt. Actually, I wonder... Let's go ahead and move this over 1. Because I wonder if we can just go ahead and bring in the materials. Let's go ahead and look at the rate calculator here. Ooh, that's actually perfect. Okay. So, what I want to look at here is... we got 20 of these dudes, and like I'm not. Oh, and we're making 1 per second. Ooh, perfect math. Okay, so and I say we're making 1.1 per second because these are making at a increased speed. So the tier 1 assemblers will be making at 1, where these make at 1.5 a second. So if I can get these to be 1.5, then that means that tier 1s are going to be 1. So as we look at these making 1 a second, what's important that I want to look at here is this belt right here. I kind of... I'll deal with it later, I think. But right now what I'm looking at is this 0.5. So a yellow belt... We'll get, with a yellow belt bringing in materials, 0.5 of that yellow belt is required to keep up with the amount of production that we're doing here, which is good because I just talked about having a singular belt come all the way on up, and on half of that belt, I want batteries. On the other half, I want iron plates. Yeah, just destroy it already. And so that turned out really perfect because this shows that half a belt is in fact required. And so we're going to be good here. So all we're going to do is we're just going to set these guys up. And I always like to do... So some people like to do like this, you know, have them across from each other. But what I like to do is have the inserting on the same belt. So these guys are grabbing off of this belt and these guys are grabbing off this belt at the same location. And then we are... Oh, this is going to be a lot of fucking things all over the place. Okay, so I'm going to have to use some underground stuff. Oh, and so then we look at these dudes that they will be dropping off in the same location. So then we're just going to grab this, we're going to copy that, and we're going to paste it down so that all of them are having the same inserters. 1, 2, That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense at all. What did I do here? You guys don't need to be there. You don't need to be there. You don't need to be there. Okay. Yeah, I was like, what the hell is going on here? All right. And then we'll come by and make sure that everything has power, but I need to power, like when I set up these modules, I try to set up power from the furthest way possible. So you can see that this is the guy that needs power from this. So he's going to have to go here, which means we'll just move this, and I want them all in the same location. So we'll move that. And then this guy can go right here. Actually, we'll need to do both of those. Okay. This guy can go right here, and then we can see that power reaches this dude, so power only needs to sit right there, and power only needs to sit here? No, we gotta set it here because this guy needs power. So we'll do here and here, and then replace these dudes. Then we come and place some lights. So we'll place that little light, that one, and sure, another one. Where can we sit this light? Probably there, which means now I just want all four to go there. Okay, so there you go. There's that, and it's pretty tileable. So now if we look at this guy, and we're gonna grab this. Well, I don't care to make it into a blueprint right now. I just kind of want to turn it on. I'll make all the blueprints and everything off camera because it's all kind of annoying. Let's see, but I do want... So we want all of our accumulators to go in a box for now. There's 588 solar panels. Fantastic. We need batteries and iron. Let's see. So we're going to do iron, batteries. Well, I mean, not that, but... Okay, so if we set up iron here, and this goes like this... Right? Is it set up to be lined up? It is. Okay, so we got iron going like that, which means we want to get some batteries. What the fuck? Oh, I was like, why is that there? So we can actually do this and then put it on that side. And then we got all this going on here. So we should see batteries pop up right here. Right there. Beautiful. And then we just bring this down. Batteries. And then batteries should get down. So based off of that 0.5, batteries should get down to here and should be continuously flowing those batteries. So yeah, the reason I'm going to need to redo like a lot of my ratios is because I was building everything with tier 2 factories and then using the ratio calculator. But you can see that we got batteries down here and all of this is running. And actually, the batteries are going to be good here because, like I said, that was off of a tier 1 inserter, or a yellow, my bad. That was all based off of a yellow belt. So if we look at a red belt, we can actually put down 2 of these and it'll keep up. So that's what that 0.25. And we will be getting... At 2 of them, we'll be getting 3. So here we can see... If we look at transport belts and we have 2 modules, we'll still be using 0.5. So we are accumulating a shit ton of accumulators. We're making a lot of accumulators, and we'll just go ahead and let that do its thing. And we're probably going to start shitting out a bunch of solar panels, probably like here and here, probably around these locations. And we have a wonderful blueprint here that uses all these solar panels. And it's a perfect aspect ratio of 25 to 31, because it's like an 8 to 6 kind of thing, but it also works 25 to 21. So you'll see 180 solar panels, 151 accumulators, and that's pretty much the perfect ratio. It's all over the internet. You can find that. Ooh, what we got going on here? In fact, let's go ahead and do a belt balancer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that goes like that. One goes in the middle. These go right here. This goes in like that. There we go, just to make sure that those guys are good. All right, so we can go set up. Like a couple of them. We're only gonna set up a couple, so that it's not like that's what we're doing this whole time. And I guess we can set up one like here. No, I want to... we'll go up north, even though bugs are kind of pissing me off. So if we look at, like, they're only this big. So if we start setting it up here, and you want... This one isn't set up to be gridded, is it? Yeah, there you go. So now you can grid it, which means you can now go like this, and then they'll line up perfectly. Okay. So we got some robots. We're going to go do that, but also at the same time, we're going to start some research. So like I said, we did have this, and we're going to set this back up just properly. Like, this was just me setting it up to test it. So we do, in fact, have a shload of purple science. And we're going to make sure that that's good. No, stop. That's not what I meant to do. What we want to do is put it on this side of the belt. Okay. So let's go ahead and get some purple science. And something I want to do is worker stuff. We'll go ahead and do that. Sure. Train braking, inserter grabby stuff is perfect. Steel plate productivity, yes please. Steel plate productivity will be good. And then what I really want to do is get yellow going so that I can get all this stuff. So what we'll do, we're gonna go set up some solar panels real quick. And then completely deplete a resource patch. That means that this coal has been destroyed. And it's kind of funny, we're getting those achievements because I downloaded some mods, which was the rate calculator. So as soon as we get in range, my robot should start taking care of these things. We'll go ahead and shotgun some of these trees. Actually, I don't know if I should shotgun the trees. We're actually going to do that so I can walk in here and have my robots go, because you could see the range that my robots can go. Whoa, 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 what the hell's going on? It's like in this location. So, I mean, we could just kind of stand here and let our robots do some stuff, which I'm gonna do because there is like a lot to do, and that's why I want to increase like my cargo size, because then they'll be able to hold like 2 of the solar panels and go place, and then, you know, things like that. What else should we research? I don't really care about these things right now, but we're increasing that one. Okay. But yeah, the robots will be able to do more than just one placement. But they're doing so good, aren't they? In fact, we can only set up one because we don't have enough accumulators. And here they are needing to charge. Another thing that I want to set up or like get researching is that I want the, let me see, personal Roboport Mark II. Oh my god, the Mark II one requires Gleba. No, that's not Gleba. That's freaking Fulgora? That's Fulgora stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna have to be stuck with the Mark I robot or personal Roboport. That's not too big a deal. Okay, I can kind of leave here, and on my way out, I'll set that up. Let's go ahead and get this actually hooked up to our network. So we're gonna come over here and get ourselves like that. These are substations. Okay. There we go. So that should hook it up. I mean, we can go ahead and do a lot of this stuff. Even though we don't have the accumulator ratio that's going to be correct, we can still set up. Oh, excuse me while I do a fucking fat damn sneeze. Speaking of sneezes, my wife hates my sneezes. Let me see if this is gonna be in the way. No, it'll be okay. So we could go like this and then over. Nope. How about hold down shift? We'll hold down shift because it needs to be able to like go over the trees. So yeah, we're setting up like hella solar panels. We're also going through a lot of our own personal power because our Roboports are little robots. But look, so let's see if it gets better here. So we just did that, and let's see if our... Get all these achievements out of my way. Let's see if our robots grab two and go place down more than just one. Actually, I don't know if they'll really be able to, or if it's like just picking things up. So can they like grab more than one item from me and go place it down? Right now we're getting rid of that. We got the brake force. I mean, I guess we'll do that. That's something that we'll need to do eventually. So will be that one. So will be this and this and that. Oh. Yeah, we can definitely get all these solar panels down. Do I have... We probably should set down one of these. So we'll just kind of go around. We have the technology. And then we'll also set down another one like right there. Huh. So I guess they don't, in fact... movement speed, cargo capacity. I assume... Yeah, look, you stupid little guys can do 3. So I wonder if that's just going to be better. So they'll only go place down a building one at a time. But the... Like when I tell them to go put ammo in here... I'm looking... Yep, it is. Okay. I'm looking on the right side. So as we come over here... Oh, wait, we don't have ammo. Well, I could just do that. That's not safe, but whatever. But as we go do this, watch on the right side. Watch the gun turret. The amount of ammo that's currently in it. Watch it go up by 3 at a time. And that's where it's kind of, you know, working. You guys can get in there. That's good. Okay. And then, yeah, I need to come back with all the accumulators. So let's watch a gun turret be placed down. Like, they'll only go place down one building at a time. But when they go with ammo... Oh, I don't have any frickin' turrets. Now I can't show you. And oh, let me make one. And they'll go place it down, and then they'll go fill it. Hurry up. So we're getting some power going on. That's pretty cool. We love power. Alright, so place that turret, and now, watch them... Oh, that's not gonna work, actually. Oh, okay. I misled you guys. Sorry. Oh, there's some freaking biters right there. Okay. Maybe this is something that I should actually do. Where's my tank? Oh my god, why are there biters right there? Where are they coming from? That? But here we go, getting our power grid online. Okay, so now we have 540 solar panels. Hell yeah. Getting the solar panels, solar panels, solar panels. There's just that one tree. Sorry, I didn't want it. Let's get yellow science going on. And then we'll continue doing some stuff and things. And yellow science is going to be pretty easy because I have a little thing set up. So first I want to deposit all that wood, because fuck that wood. We're going to come over here and deposit this purple science. Get it out of my life. What is wrong? Oh, I need repair packs. That goes there. Let's repair packs. Let's go take care of some bugs real quick. Whoa, 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 whoa! Ah! Ah! Okay, try it again. All right, let's go take care of... Oh, here's all my turrets and ammo and other shit. Okay. Why? Oh, you're over there. That's actually concerning because this is where a lot of my power is. So we're gonna take care of these bugs and some other shit. Okay, here we go. Maybe we can see... Maybe we can see it go up by 3. No, they're just gonna be really good. Okay. Let's go frickin' annihilate these dudes. Lasers are kind of ineffective until we increase, like, the laser damage. But it, like, sort of helps, you know, over time. And then we'll go ahead and set this up. There we go. So we sort of saw it right there, if you were paying attention. I mean, to be fair, I don't really pay attention, so can't really fault you. I'm gonna fill this up with ammo. Okay, is that all we really have? Actually, there you go. Well, no, because we need ammo to shoot the bugs. Okay, and then we also want to take care of these guys, and then these guys, because these guys are the ones that are sending dudes at us. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Dodge, dodge, dodge. A fucking rock. Uh-oh, uh-oh, not these guys too. Okay, here's what we'll do. We'll get, oh, I don't have any more repair packs, for fuck's sake. No, run! Why don't I have repair packs? I literally just had a bunch, or did I use all of them? Well, that was almost bad. Let's run away and go get repair packs. Because the bugs almost fucking chomped on us real hard. We don't like that. But our solar panels are doing great. Yeah, I thought I made like 38 of them or something like that. Like, don't tell me I really went through 38. I mean, I did kind of repair a lot of stuff. But we do need that, and then we need gears. Oh my god, let me through. Here goes my dog thinking it's fucking playtime again.
He's got the little fish by the tail.
Alright, repair my tank. If my robot repairs it, and I repair it at the same time, then we can really get this tank repaired. And let's go get some more ammo while we're at it. I have to take my dog's toy, or else he's just going to be squeaking it nonstop. Because he just is a little squeaker. He's my little squeaky dog.
Hey, look at him.
Yeah, he's looking all sad.
Aw.
But it's fine, I just ignore him. How can you ignore a face like that? It's easy, you just don't look at it. You just pretend like it's not there. Even though you feel it. You feel it staring at you. Don't worry, my child. We will play soon. Like, fragrance soon. Let's get some more turrets. And, okay, so let's go back on out there. Let's take care of a couple bugs, and I swear we'll come back and set up some yellow science. I swear. Let's make sure that this is full. This needs ammo in it. And let's not get stuck on a frickin' rock again. Getting stuck on a rock just makes me think of the wonderful movie called Troy, where even Achilles was like, "Get up, Hector, you son of Troy. I will not let a rock take my glory from me. I will not let a rock fucking kill me." Hey babe, is that one of my favorite movies?
No.
No? Okay. She says it's not, so I guess it's not. Alright, so now let's go kill these bugs. Bug killing has gotten so much easier now that I have a tank. Who would have thought? Killing bugs with a tank is pretty good. Let's go now kill these guys. Let's kill the rest of the children. Make sure to kill the babies first. It sends a message. There you go. And I don't think I need to go clear that one, but I will. I'll go clear it and put a freaking thing there. It's just another set of line of defense for our solar panels. Okay, I see rocks here. We gotta be careful. Trees, not so much. We don't really care about the trees. But watch for the rocks. In fact, that rock got in my way of my frickin' cannon shell. So I'll set this up right here. And like these bugs wanted some frickin' flak. Maybe they want to get fucked up. We'll see. We'll see if they want to get fucked up. Okay, and then set this up, and then we'll go home. Yeah, cleared out some little bugs. Okay, so then what we'll do, put all the ammo and guns and everything in there, so that when this thing blows up and dies, I'm really sad because there goes all my guns and turrets and ammo. And I said we were going to set up yellow science. That's the thing we were going to do. So we're going to go clear. A couple episodes ago, I think I showed... I mean, it might have been literally last episode. I don't know. I showed how we set up some temporary setups for like productivity modules and efficiency modules. That's where it's going to go. We're going to go set up our little things over there. Our yellow science, which is kind of counterproductive in a way, because I'm probably going to just take it down here soon because I do want to set up all my new fancy yellow science. In fact, we're going to do that after this. Maybe? Man, I don't freaking know. What do I really want to do? Oh, tell me what I want, what I really, really want. Oh, I have no idea what I want, what I really, really want. Sure. We're going to set that up. We're going to set up our new blueprints. So we're gonna set up red, green, and gray science. We're gonna set those up with our new factories. So we're going to remove all those so that it stops producing our science. Just like that. And those will dwindle out eventually. And let's get, what are we going to need? Let's go put a bunch of solar panels away, get them out of our inventory, because we're going to be cleaning up a lot of this stuff here. And by doing that, we're going to make room for our science modules, our tileable science, because how am I going to advertise my wonderful tileable science and then not use it myself? Or at least I can show it off in like the making of it and everything. So here's more accumulators. We're doing good. I know we're gonna need like 1 billion accumulators and 1 billion freaking solar panels. Which honestly, I'd rather just go straight to nuclear power, because nuclear power is fantastic in this game and in real life. We love nuclear power. What are these, batteries? We're having battery issues. Are we not producing enough batteries? Are you not entertained? That's another great fucking movie. God, babe, I need to go watch some movies. I'm feeling like I want to go watch movies. I'll give you guys 15 seconds to think about the name of that movie before I blurt it out in excitement. Let's see, what else can I say? Are you not entertained? What else can I say, babe, without giving it away? what were you gonna say?
I don't even know why my brain decided that I would cut off your head more.
I would
Stood a little higher from the ground.
Oh, that is a very odd phrase to just kind of pop into your head.
I don't know. My brain just said, "Hey, here's this information."
Here, would you like this information? It does you no good, but it's funny.
Yeah, pretty much.
So we still haven't figured out what's another. Look, now they have more time to guess what movie it is.
Well, I mean, if you don't get it from that.
Yeah, it's freaking Gladiator. Gladiator's fantastic. It's not just Gladiator, it's frickin' Gladiator. Frickin' Gladiator. The frickin' Gladiator. Are you not entertained? Okay, so we stopped all this. I see our production is halted here. So what we'll do now is say, see you later, buddies. Get going. We're gonna grab all this. I'll help out my robots by grabbing the assemblers. Let's see. What's another what? Well, I'm thinking of one of my other favorite movies, and I'm thinking of a quote that I can say. Babe, do you know what movie I'm thinking about? I mean, you probably are thinking about it, but you're thinking of a way not to say it. What's a quote?
What did you say?
Oh, I said I'm thinking of another movie. I'm thinking of one of my other favorite movies, but now I'm trying to think of a quote that I can say from it, and like my brain ain't drawn any quotes from it. All right, here we go. So this is what we're going to be doing. We're going to be setting up some red science. So let's set this bad boy up real quick, and we're going to look at how I want all of the machines to be on this point right here. So we'll set that up, but we'll go to my little things right here, and we'll upgrade those guys. Oh, wait, no. Upgrade those guys, and upgrade these guys, and upgrade these. Oh, sorry, I'm in the way, robot. Hey, robot. Okay, who needs ammo? But if we look at this rate calculator, we'll see that we are making 1.5 per second, which means we make 1 per second at tier 1 assemblers. And then we look at the transport belts, and we can see that at tier 2 here, we can make 1 billion modules. Make 1 billion. So we're going to go ahead and do that. We're going to make 1 billion. So actually what I want to do is come over here and make a copy of this. And then, oh my god, bugs. So I wanted to make a copy so that I can edit it by increasing this stuff right here, so that when I go and place it down, wait, what did I do? That one right there. So when I go and place this down, I don't have to sit there and do the thing. So what we're gonna do is make, like, I don't know, a couple. I mean, we'll go 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, my turrets. They're killing them. Babe, they're killing them. And then they're gonna kill me. Oh my god. That's not one of my favorite movies, but it's just a funny ass quote, dude.
It's so fucking
It's
ridiculous.
what is it? Isn't it Gremlins? It's goblins.
Something goblins. They're being eaten by goblins.
They're being eaten by goblins. Let's see. So if we look at this, the first belt is supposed to be copper plates and the second belt iron plates. But since I rotated it, this one is going to be the copper plates. So we need to bring in copper plates. How many times will I say copper plates? Copper plates. So we'll go like this. There you go. Copper plates. So we'll get these guys going like that, and we don't need those. And then this needs to be iron plates. Iron plates. So we can go and clean all this up.
What the?
Iron plates go here. Iron plates. Go right there. So iron plates, a key. There we go. And we'll place that down. And then we should start getting some fantastic science. Science goes right there. Red science will go right there, which we will upgrade these belts. Upgrade the belts. And we'll start getting some freaking red science back in here. We can get rid of these guys. There you go. Red science is doing the thing, which is on the wrong side, but it shouldn't matter. It'll all get consumed at a point. But we can see that our iron plates and copper plates are all the way down here, and then we'll just simply look at how we're making 4.5 a second. Cool. Pinch. Let's go ahead and from all the materials that we picked up, let's go ahead and put these back in there. All right, because now we need to demolish all of this, because now we need to get green science going. And green science goes here. They're killing him. And they're gonna... God damn it. Now it's stuck in my head now. We're gonna put all the pipes. We're gonna put a lot of this useless stuff. I mean, it's not useless, but it's all random. Okay, let's go ahead and pick up all these guys. These guys need to go. We need to grab these. Be faster, robots. Let's pick everything up. Please, pick up faster. It's funny, you can pick up the robots while they're flying. You just grab a robot and put it in your pocket. Get in your pocket. There we go. Pick all this up. And we need let's see. So this is why I made a copy, because you can see that the original one is still in here and it's unupgraded. So we're gonna make a copy of this one as well. Create a copy, put that there. We can get rid of this one, and then we'll go ahead and increase this one. So we want that increased, we want the inserters increased, and we want the belts increased. And so then if we look at that, we'll be putting it here. Yeah, I want to put it right. I want to put it right here. So we're almost there. Inventory's full. God damn. Oh wait, no. Stop. Don't destroy that one. That'll be stupid. Okay, that goes there. All that. I got a bunch of frickin' science. I just want to grab all these. I will tell it to grab all of this, so that while I'm kind of doing some other stuff, it takes care of it. Okay, the bugs are pushing in, bro. Bro, these bugs! They're pushing? Okay, so now let's look at this guy, and it's, we have it set up the same exact way. We'll get one set up for now. We'll set up one, and I did increase it to tier 2. So we'll go like this. So my last setup that I had, made the green circuits like part of it. It made the green circuits with it, and then it produced like everything else. But this build, you're gonna bring in the green circuits. So we'll look at it, and we want to bring in iron plates into here and green circuits into here, and it'll do everything else. Which is fine, because we have a billion green circuits and they're right here, and we're gonna pull them off right there. So actually, let me go ahead and do some planning while my robots figure out their friggin' lives. We're gonna go like that, and then what did I say? Iron. So now iron goes here. So we're gonna do iron. Maybe right there. Most likely not. Grab all the stuff. Oh, and then there's like a whole shload of sulfur. Let's put that away, and that. All the engines. What are the engines for? Oh, for the blue science here. Okay. Are we done picking all that stuff up? Uh-oh, I think I have removed power from this whole thing. No. Okay. That's right, because it's on my train network power. Alright, so we got this going on. Let's take care of how we don't need these anymore. Clean these guys up. Steel doesn't need to come down. Iron doesn't need to come down. That doesn't come down this way. No, neither do these. Steel doesn't come down this way anymore. So we can just do something like that. We don't need these. Inventory is full again. Piss off. All the steel, all the iron. Okay, so let's see here. Copper does in fact go that way. Iron goes there. Iron doesn't do that anymore. Like fixing these belts. Coal doesn't need to do that anymore. Iron doesn't need to do this. Which means we don't need this yet. So let's let that go away. Copper does in fact go up. Alright, so we need some stuff and things. We need green circuits to come down right here. Okay, so green circuits go there. Then we need to pull off iron. We pulled off the first belt, or well, I technically the fourth belt. First, second, let's pull off the third one. So we're going to pull off the third one at this location. And then we go like that, and then under. Then we get this some power. So let's get it power right here. We don't need power right here anymore. Ah, nice. There's a power pole right there. Beautiful. And you know what? If we are making 4.5 a second over here, I would like to also make 4.5, so we'll make 3 of these. But we double-checked that we can, in fact, make 3 of them based off of that red belt looking thing we got there. So we'll go 1, 2, 3. And then we will get this green science needs to now be on this other side. So what if we do something stupid like that, and then that goes right there, and then we go right there. There we go. There goes green science. Beautiful. Oh, I like it. Green science rolling on in. And then we need to move all these pipes. Need to move everything. We need to grab this stuff. These are the things that I said we needed to destroy anyway. I know, robots, you're not done, but hold on, let me make sure to cut these off. And then we're gonna need to put down some more frickin' chests for all of our crud. That goes in there, that goes in there, those go in there, those. And we don't need those and those. All of this stuff, I know. In fact, I probably need to go put all the science that I currently have, like, in my pocket. I have science in my pocket. We gotta go put the science that's in my pocket, put that away. I got green science making. You're not making. Why aren't you making? You're lacking inserters because the inserters just haven't gotten down to you. But if we check this corner one in one of these builds, we can see that that's making, and this one isn't making, but the inserters haven't gotten there yet. We just look at this, and it is making. It's making real fast, so that's good. Okay, let's go put all this science. Let's take all the science out of my pocket. Whoops, that's not where I wanted it to go. Okay, science out of my pocket. Now we will go do military science. But yeah, you can see the iron gets brought in at a reasonable rate. Reasonable. And, you know, we'll move these guys. We'll move these guys. Or what if we don't and we just set up, right? What if, get this, we don't? Let's go ahead and create a copy. Let's see how far, or yeah, let's do some calculating and editing while we set up gray science here. We're going to go increase all the machines. We're going to increase the inserters, and we're going to increase the belts. So then, if we look at this, we can set this up immediately right here. I don't need to move these. So we'll just set them up. We can set it up here. Grab this thing. Do you even need that? Yes, you do. What if we set up a little guy right here? So that it's not, like, in the frickin' way. So a little pump goes. Where's the little pump? Right there. I believe this is the pump to bring sulfuric acid down. So if we put it right there, let's double check on the map that the sulfuric acid is going to where it needs. Sulfuric acid is making its way downtown. Good. So then let's go ahead and grab these guys. Now that power cable won't be in my way and be all freaking weird. Help out the robots. You always got to help out your little robots. They're kind of like my cat, not the smartest, but you love them anyway. All my robots make cute little sounds, just like my cats. Pick up all this stuff, and then we'll have to move this frickin' concrete to... Frickin' concrete. Anyway, so now we have gray science. Gray science is our next one that we want to do, and we want to put it in line with this guy, and we'll put it like right here. Oh no, that guy's in the way. Oh no! Put that right there. And you can also get some of those and these. So now with this one, we have 4 lines of nonsense that needs to come on in. We also gotta get rid of all these, get rid of these, and some of those, and some of these. Which means we don't need this guy here. So put that back, and we don't need all of these to be right here. Which means we can put that back, and we can put this back as well. Now. Okay, so no, we want to go to this, and we want to bring in. So we have 4 belts here. This one is going to take copper plates and steel. This one's going to be stone brick, iron plates, and then coal. All right, let's start with the easy one. Coal, right? Coal on the 4th belt. So let's get 4th belt right here, and we're gonna go, boom, coal. So let's go like this. And you're an issue. What if we do this instead? There we go. Now we can get the skull going. Down here. Is that not? We'll just put it right there. Okay, so now coal does the thing, this direction. Yeah, coal goes that way. Let's give you some power. Like so. So coal goes that way. Beautiful. Okay, what's the next one? Next, we need to look at how we got stone bricks. Stone bricks going here. So then if we go stone bricks... Oh, copper, you're pissing me off. What do I even need you for, copper? Where do you go? Oh, I guess that's kind of important. Okay. What if we put you on the other side? What if we actually just didn't? Is this the first one that uses stone bricks? Okay, so we can do this. Let me figure out this copper real quick. Where do we want to put this stupid copper? Here's what we're going to do. It's going to go for a goddamn field trip. Yeah. Okay. So then we go like this. There we go. So with that in mind, we could probably actually split it off here, but we already did that. So there you go. So stone brick goes in there. What is next? No, I fucked that up. Stone brick goes here. This is iron plates. I was looking at it wrong. So now I need to go slurp that up and fix my mistake. So we're gonna slurp it right here. Slurp it here. We're gonna get all this coal. Thank you. That's what I've always wanted. I love coal. And then this one, yeah, sure, we'll slurp the coal. Coal goes there. Make sure there's no frickin' bricks anywhere. And then put the bricks back right in there. Bruh, bugs. You're doing bug things. Okay, so stone wall should be doing the good. We only need that one stone wall. Alright, and then this was iron plates. So let's get that iron down. Right here. Right there? Let me see, there's a bunch of things being taken off the iron. Not this one anymore. Okay, we can actually get rid of all these. All those. This is why making edits is annoying. Okay, irons. We'll take it off. I don't know, the far belt. Fuck it, you know? Yeah, the far belt. We'll grab some iron from. Or this middle one. We're gonna go right here. Oh, not my oil. You won't like it when you touch my oil. Let's double check. Okay, it's not split or anything, just right there. Alright, where's my tank? That's it. Tank's right there, okay. Now I'm gonna have to go kill some more bugs because they're touching my stuff. At least they're not touching my boats. Whoa, 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 be real careful. Real careful through here. No, my oil. Let's grab a bunch of ammo. Let's not get ran over. Grab a bunch of ammo, a bunch of walls, a bunch of guns. Okay. Turn that off for now. Turn to this. Come on over here and say, "What up, bug? Eat shit." Okay, turn this on. No, that's fair. I don't have any protection. Ooh, I don't have any protection. Let's go ahead and set that up. Just like that. And then we go 1, 2. So there's some anti-bug stuff. Do I have... can I make a pump jack? I can. I've only lost one pump jack, so that's okay. Oh, I got a dog down here. Hello, my dog. Alright. Let's... Oh, come on. Come on, buddy. Let's go take care of these guys. Let's go take care of the locals. We're just going to move them. We're just gonna gently move them. Make sure to wiggle as you're driving around. Ooh, yeah, these guys are gonna take a bit. Good thing I have that shield on my... Yeah, usually the second pass, we really start taking care of them, because the first pass, actually, I think we need to take care of some of these bugs that are following us. Yeah, there we go. Okay, back to killing the nests, because you want to prioritize killing the nests so that, you know, these guys stop spawning as you're destroying their homes. And then we take care of some of these little guys. But now we can go to shooting them just with this. Let's sit right here. Let's go to tier 3, number 3, set up that. Our tank's being repaired by a good boy robot. Or girl, you don't know. Boy, girl, robot. And that takes care of that. Okay, good.
Go!
Fuck that rock. That's a little blueprint that I got going on right there. It's like a little radar system. Self-sustained radar. Alright, I think we're working on this military science. Military. Which we might set up a couple of them. So, we'll park here. What do we got going on here? We need... In this one, the top one is split copper plates and steel. Okay, copper is there. That one's easy. So let's get some steel brought down right here. So we'll go like this and like that. And steel comes down, does a thing. Maybe it doesn't. We'll bring power to this right here instead. So I don't have to deal with this. There we go. That's better. No, it's not. All of this now doesn't have power. Actually, that's not supposed to have power. Okay. We're okay. Oh, no, that's not okay. So, that was copper, and here's steel? Ah, that's what I was doing. One of these. There we go. Gorgeous. In fact, let's do it off of the third one. So we're gonna go like that, and then like that. There we go. And that should be getting us some military science. Because all we needed was the copper to start making the rounds. Okay, so let's see here what we have. I have on a red belt, we'll be making, or we can do 4 modules. So let's go ahead and do 3 again, because this should be making me 1.5. And then also, if we look at all of it, this is why it's a good little module, because we have 0 of all the intermediates, so they're all being used up to make 1.5. So let's try this one again, but this time we're gonna go for, oh, whoops, hold on. There we go, like that. And that should be 4.5 a second. There you go, robots do robot things. And we'll put the military science... okay. It's not gonna be good. It's gonna be a little weird. But I can see that they're all doing good. And so then that means that the next one is going to be... No, wrong book. We got to make a copy of blue science. So let's make a copy. And so we don't want this one anymore. We could throw you away. Where's our... We don't need the green science anymore. And we did this. So this one's kind of a big boy. We will do upgrading. We'll do upgrading right there. We will upgrade the inserters and upgrade the belts. Save that blueprint. Oh, I need more belts. We gotta go get more belts. Come on, little robots. Come with me. Come with me. We'll go get some belts. Let's put all this away. And the walls. And the stone brick. Okay. Get more belts for my little children. Oh, first, actually, let's get... I don't have belts. Okay, I was gonna say, let's get the gray science going. Let me go. My robots are trying to chase after me. But I'm running from them, just like my problems. Your problems can't catch up to you if you run faster. Okay, and then eventually we'll get yellow science. We'll get yellow science up and going. I promise. Today is a science day. Power and science, that's what we're doing. That's today's agenda. And we are getting... We're getting... Nope, shit. We're getting science. Actually, this one can be just like this. This one can just do one of these guys. And increase this belt. There we go. So the military science can stay on that side. You're doing good. Ah, son of a bugs. There we go. Let's continue making this, the 3. Do I have enough everything else? There goes all of that stuff. Which means... Oh my... Why would you do that? They came and specifically said, fuck this one rail right here. You little bastards. Okay. I need to go fuck them up. Okay, I think we broke a tree. That one's fine. And then I always gotta double check with the rails. Look at that, they're breaking my freaking shit. They try to set up camp here, bro. Didn't you guys see the no soliciting sign? Oh my god, the disrespect. Okay, do I not have walls? Oh no, wait, I have some walls. Okay. And then let's repair these rails. So, come over here. Robots, go put in the rails. But now we get rid of the rails so that my robots don't try to place down more as we drive past them. So there's that. Maybe we gotta take care of that nest just in general. Because this is the nest that's trying to move in. They're trying to expand. No expansions allowed. Damn, why are, like, all of them trying to expand, like, all at the same time? Let's grab more of these. Grab those. Is that one fine? No, that one's all beat up. Look at that bug. Look at that bug trying to do stuff. Maybe I should put more than 20 rounds in these guys. Well, then again, these are meant, like these little outposts, these little four turret things are meant to be like, oh my god, get out of my way. They're meant to be like warnings to me. I've been kind of ignoring them, so they're not working as warnings if I ignore it, right? I don't think we can do this because we don't have enough cannon shells. So what we'll do, we'll just kind of go take care of this one. I only have 7, which this might be enough. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we have all these. So these are kind of good. And then we'll set that up. Oh yeah, once I get all this science going, we'll be able to come kill these bugs, like, real good. Because I'll be able to get higher damaging stuff. And actually, let's go ahead and repair this. Those are... they might fall. They'll be alright, though. So, we'll be able to get higher damaging stuff. We'll be able to get more lasers, more laser damage, get this portable fusion reactor, which means this will be better. I won't have to do this, and so we can do less batteries, more lasers. It'll be great. Check for trains, so that my tank doesn't get ran over by a train. That'd be funny. Okay, and we're gonna park on this side, right here. Okay, so this coal looks like it'd be struggling this last little bit here. But it is set up 3.3. No, oh, I already got rid of it. So now we do... oh, hold on. Let me go ahead and put those, and those. And let's get more walls. Because I think I put the walls in the wall thing here. So more walls. Walls go in there. Okay. Just hang out. Oh, no. We're just sucking because we don't have enough coal. Because, you know, the thing. So if we do that... we should get enough coal, but yeah, we're lacking. We're just generically lacking on the coal, and I think we've gone through. Okay, so we might need another solar panel run. Oh my god! Let's go do another solar panel run, so that we can set up more of those, so that we're not using as much coal, so that the coal that we are using goes towards the science. Okay. So we want to grab... I'm going to place this down. And we're going to get rid of this. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. I already have that over there somewhere. We don't need those. Actually, this is just trash. Let's go... let's do this. And that, and these. And actually, I have a car. Okay, we'll use the car, which means I want that coal. So we're gonna grab... That's right. We're gonna grab all of those. We're gonna grab... how many substations does does this use? 16? Okay, grab some more. So let's get our little handy-dandy vehicular device, put some coal in you, and drive on off to go get... I don't even remember what I was supposed to go get. I'm gonna turn these off, though, so they don't place things down while I'm running around. Accumulator. No, substations. We need more substations. Substation. They're right here. There we go. And then we will be... So let's go put down accumulators. That'll open up... Oh. You know what? We'll just go right there. Sorry, car. So accumulators... Yeah, we gotta transfer the power from depleting our coal because we need it to smelt our materials. Do I want... Yeah, we'll do another one right here. So we'll pick that up, but then I want to place it back down like here-ish. And then we'll do power, this guy. Go like this, and then boop, right there. Can't insert gun turret because there's too much crap in my inventory. Well, go, like, put the crap out. I don't want it anymore. I gotta stand out of it. Oh my god, you guys. There. Now you can put it in my inventory. And I don't... Oh, yeah, I do. I have rounds. So you can place that. And those bugs are right there. So I could put a turret guy right here. But again, I don't think I have the rounds for it. Okay, let's look at what we're doing here. Science is going great, but we're gonna need to get rid of this. Yeah. Get rid of that, which means we don't need these anymore. We can get rid of those. Get rid of that, and that, and that. And then this can go. And this can go. And then we can also look at how we don't need this stuff. Okay, that looks good, and we'll have to keep that. And let's see the size of... Oh, god damn it. Size of the blue, it's going to be like this big, which means so we'll also have to get rid of... And, well, like, I don't need to be that far away. I can go here. Which means we'll just need to simply get rid of... this belt. So we'll deconstruct this belt. And then we'll be able to put our blue science goes there. Sorry, robots, I didn't give you guys enough stuff to do. Yeah, look at, there's our... Actually, we'll go ahead and put those right there so that this can get built, because it's more important that the guns are protecting us and that I don't have the ammo. So let's look at our power consumption. Oh my god, we're going through so much freaking power. I don't know why. What are we building? Why are we going through so much power? It's not like we're drilling a bunch of stuff up. Oh, this doesn't have... You're not working because of that. Okay, so next time we go back there, we'll take care of that stuff so that that can drill. Okay. All of our little robots are doing great. Can you guys take care of these? No, because I don't have turrets. God damn it. We can grab this back up. My little guys will be able to finish these builds up. So, as with robots, as you can see, a robot gets tasked to like do this, and that's what that means. Like when it goes from a blueprint to a cyan print, it means that a robot is tasked to do that job, and that they have the stuff required to do it. Grab this guy, get that out of the way, and we'll set up another solar panel block right here. Power this thing. Go robots, take care of that. We are losing more stuff off to the side. It's okay. This is what I asked for, right? I asked for a constant battle. So we'll get this. Hold down shift and scroll the left click. And then we'll put this right here. Actually, we might just do another one. So what if we get the power and do another one? Then we would want this guy to be like right here. Solar farm. This is why I want my worker speed up higher, which we're getting there. See, it's just all these different things you got to juggle around. You got to make sure that you're doing good on power, which like I think we were. It's just that the coal was getting consumed, and plus, once the gray science gets backed up, then we're not really struggling for the coal. And also, we should probably upgrade the belts for the coal anyway. I'm pretty sure. There we go. Okay, robots are still doing stuff. How are we doing on the actual coal? Like shit. Because that's done, that's done. We would get rid of these, get rid of that. Get rid of that stuff. The stone is hanging out. But this is the problem. Actually, you need to be prioritizing that way. Okay, you are. Because we need to make sure. I mean, we can always go do another run of making sure that. Where's it at? Where's the freaking fuel? Okay, we can grab 1 billion of these guys and go put them in this shit again, and that'll alleviate our power for a moment. And I think that's what we'll do. Like once we set up these solar panels, we will go put the fuel. We'll actually give we'll give these steam engines some rocket fuel. Look at these. These guys are doing so good. So proud of you. Oh my god, we have so many of these things. I'm so glad we set this up like an episode or two ago. I think it was literally just one episode, but you know, there's been so much time in between episodes. So, do I have substations? I do. I have enough substations, accumulators, solar panels. So what's great about this build is something that I haven't implemented yet, but I will be. There's roboports in between all of these, and so that's why they're built in a certain way, where like if you look at the roboport, you see the little like overlapping little orange piece right there. So that'll go right there, and then the next build will go right like here, I think it is, or something. So they'll connect to each other, and so this will actually be a whole roboport network. And so then if you connect up the roboports to your base, but then also have your solar panels and your accumulators hooked up to provider chests, you don't need to come and do this. You can just be like, hey, I think I need more solar panels. So you place down a block, and then your robots will be like, all right, let's go do that. And they'll fucking place them down. They'll actually say that too. You'll hear them. They'll go, all right, let's go do that. Isn't that right, babe? Mm-hmm. You hear the robots. They say the words and the things, right? Oh my god, yeah, it's actually a good spot to stop off there, because our power is low on our on our personal roboports. Okay, so now what we're gonna do here is drop off all of these, all of this crap, and we're gonna go get a shit ton of fuel cells. We're gonna grab... Oh my god, let me just drive directly into the freaking sulfuric acid. Let's go slow, like this, right here. Okay, and we're gonna grab all of this, all these fuel cells, all 950. So this should alleviate. Is that the word I'm looking for, babe? It'll alleviate. It'll. What is it? Mediate? No, I'm looking for. It'll help relieve the problem. Alleviate, right? Alleviate. Okay, I forgot an A. It'll alleviate the problem. So let's go ahead and do this. And actually, no, other way around. Here we go. What we're gonna do is this and this and right here and right here. Go like this. And this will input priority from the right, input priority from the left, and we will put a box of chocolate right there. And that. So that way, we'll start putting some little fuel cells in there. Alleviate, not alleviate. 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 Whoa! Almost just ran into those. Whoa! Okay, grab my car. We don't want all this wood, so we're just gonna make boxes around the base full of wood. Oh, our robots want... I don't have belts. Why don't I have belts? Oh, okay. I know what's going on. What are you guys doing? Picking this stuff up. Oh, which means I can go... So there you go, like that. And then, depending on how many belts I get, 1, 2, 3, 4, okay. Like that. And then we're gonna pick up all this nonsense. Okay, and then we pick up all that. Oh, whoa, hold on. Before we pick up all that, follow me, robots. Come with me, and we'll see. We're gonna deposit all of these solar panels like this. Oh my god, there's more. I'm so glad we're making so many solar panels. Look at them all solary and stuff. So our solar panels are taking about half of the half of it, half of the load. The load. All right. And I think we grab this. Okay. That's all the belts. And then we need to deconstruct this. Deconstruct. Turn on my little guys again. And we're going to put a wonderful little guy right here. And this is where all the purple science is going to go. I'm going to put it in a box. I'm going to collect it all up. And it's going to go in a box. Get all this shit out of my way. Oh, we're getting full of stuff. And this is full of stuff. Okay, so purple science goes in a box. A bunch of other crap goes in boxes. Like those, all of that, all of that. We don't need... What the hell was that noise? We don't need these. This is a box. That's a box. Alright, look, we just want to focus on getting rid of this stuff. Ah, god damn it. That's right, I set up those boxes to have stuff. Those. We don't need those. We don't need iron chests. My cat just trilled. She's over here trilling at me. saying it's almost time for food. See, this is what happens when you set up temporary. Oh my god. I just suck with all words today. Yeah, when you set up like temporary things. Oh, bless you. Oh my god. My wife sneezed or something. She sneezed. Okay, let's see. Where is my hairbrush? Okay, right there. And we'll do... I wanted to set it up literally right there. Widowy. I'm going to set it up widowy right here. So another thing... Widowy. So another one about this is we're going to have to... Oh, my frickin' bugs. We're going to have to bring in sulfur. So this one's pretty easy. You're bringing in iron, and then here it's going to be sulfur and red circuits, and then steel. And that's it. The sulfur we'll have to make off-site, whereas like the previous build that we had, it was making the sulfur right there. But it's not too hard. We could probably even put sulfur on the bus. It'll go choo-choo, because that's the sound of buses. Oh my god, the batteries. Because of the accumulators. Alright. And let's look at this again. And at red belts, we can do 3 modules. And that'll make us 4.5 a second. Bro, that's our only coal! Like, look at this. They somehow... That was the only line of defense, and they came through all right here and fucked my coal. Alright, come inside, little guys. Come on, all of you get all nice and going. Hurry up and charge. Get in my pocket. I gotta go protect the world. We must protect the wilds. Oh my god. Bugs. Must you? Yo, and my train? Get lasered, noobs. Alright, before we fix that... Oh, fuck! Oh, that was our first time running into our train. Damn it. Okay, what we'll do... Let's set up another intermediate guy right here. And we do have... turrets, walls, ammo. Okay, we're gonna set up one of those. Probably another one too. And then let's go kill some bugs. But all we have are the explosive rounds and not the actual cannon shells. So this will take a little bit longer. We'll drive a little bit slower or closer, so that our lasers can do some form of damage. And then we just run into it. Okay, set that up. We'll even put grenades in here. Okay, that's good. Let's go repair this one. And then we'll go set up another one. Probably like this location right there. So right here. And then we put all of this away. Okay. Alright, no trains, please. Oh, then we have to go and rebuild all this too. So we need this. And drills, I think. Okay. Although we don't need that, which means we don't need these. And then we don't need that one. I like hearing my wife say, "Oh shit." Oh, what the shit? Why did this train What? 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 Oh, I wonder if it's because the train was broken and it got all weird. But now I have trains all fucked up. Okay. So actually, what if I send this? What if I send you to relax real quick? And then we should send you to relax as well. And that should get these trains in and out of the way. And then this iron one can continue on its way. And there we go. That's good. So now we shouldn't have any more issues. So they're going to go park right here and wait until this is open, then they'll go there. But all we want to do is set up some signs. Are we going to be able to put 3 modules for blue? Because all this freaking coal's in the way. Probably only 2. Which means the blue science will be a bottleneck for our science. Progress. 1291 out of 1500. I guess we should be making the sulfur. Figure out how to make the sulfur. So during building of these, I was able to get this all square. You know, the power poles, and this one's all square. But this one, I couldn't get it to be square. Because these guys need power. So like, I could bring this guy in. But then I'd have to have another pole here, which isn't the end of the world. But it would be like, no. That means that I would have to move these guys. Maybe. I don't know. But for now, let's get power to this. Okay, power looks good. We have a bunch of fucking things in the way. And then science. Okay. So we said for this one we need, first belt needs to be iron. So this guy needs some iron. Let's go and get you. Actually, we'll just go ahead and move this. Move this 1. Okay, so iron goes there, and then in the next one, red circuits and sulfur. So we can get the red circuits going. So we need red circuits this way, which means we need red circuits this way. So actually, like that. And then we can go hop, 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 heap, hop. Why are we being plastic down here? I don't know. But we'll do that. And oh wait, shit. We need to do it split, so it really doesn't need to go there. It needs to go here. So it wants this. Like that. There we go. And why are we... Oh, we are sending plastic up to do... Oh, to do those. And let's go ahead and grab those. Okay. Oh my god. And then there's steel right here. Yeah, we're just gonna cheat a little bit. Speaking of cheating a little bit. There we go. Actually, I don't want it to be like that. I want it to be like that. And so we'll work on the sulfur here in a minute, But let's get steel onto this third belt. So we want steel onto this thing, which means we're going to do this, which means we move all this. God damn it, wrong buttons. So let's do some jumping, and then get steel. Steel goes there. Okay, and that should back up everything that we need except for the sulfur. So once we get the sulfur going, it'll do the thing. Okay, let's see here. Actually, what we should do is just that, and then the military science will have to... We'll slurp up all the military. Well, how do we do that? By like this. And then we'll get military on the proper side of the belt. I'm sure at some point, like, it'll work itself out. So get military on the correct side of the belt, and lucky enough, it's down the middle one, so we don't have to deal with anything else. So actually, we need to go down here. Yeah, I think it'll be okay. At some point, it'll figure itself out. Okay, military goes on that side of the belt, and we want blue to go on the other side of the belt. No, we don't need to place that down. So military goes there. Okay, which now means that we want to do kind of like a little thing here. We want to do like that. There we go. And then blue will be put on that side of the belt. Okay, let's figure out sulfur real quick. And it should be really easy. All it is just one. All we gotta do is put one down. And then we'll get it onto the belt. In fact, the sulfur production could probably go right here, because like I said, that's a temporary thing. Everything is temporary. Can I put coal anywhere? I can't put these anywhere. What did I need? Chemical plants. We'll grab like a couple of them. We need level 2 or number 2 power cables. Okay. Sulfur is literally just water and petroleum, I think. Water and petroleum makes sulfur. So here's what we'll do. Yeah, I got you right there. Yeah, you're a thing. So let's do the cha-cha like a sissy girl. And we're actually just gonna run this completely down. Like that. And then deconstruct all of these. Put all the explosives in here. And then we will run the same lines. Yeah, like this. Okay. And let's go... Let's do 4. But we swap these. Like that. And then we get a... Wait, right? Do we swap them? No. We swap the other way. We want the water and then these guys to go together. Okay, there we go. So that it's like this. Okay, and then we get the sulfur, or not sulfur, the petroleum right there. And then the water goes here. Perfect. And then we'll get a belt we'll belt it along this left side here. We'll put it over here. Belt. Jump. This. This is temporary, and I hate it. Let's get some of these guys, some of those guys. Okay, how do I have the powers on the outside? Nice and easy. And just like that, we have sulfur. So now we'll do sulfur down this way. Oh, do some jumping. Of course, there's bugs. You actually need to go... No, which one are you? You're gonna be the third. What are we losing? Just those. Okay. Where does sulfur go? Oh, you're right here. Oh, so we can actually turn you this way, the correct direction that you're supposed to go. But then we do a little one of these things. And like that. Gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
Gorgeous. And now, oh my god. Oh. And there's our blue science. Which the blue science should be, we can make another one. I'm pretty sure we should be able to make another one. Let's go ahead and do like that. Turn on our robots. Get rid of that. And that, and that, and that. In fact, we do need that. We do need that powered. So that we can get this down here. No, my tank! No, my tank! Oh my god. And that way. And this as well. Rebuild everything, please. We're gonna have enough power poles and shit. Yeah, look, you can see our blue science is making. Our last little bit right here, we got blue science coming along. It's doing the thing. It's coming on that side of the belt, as it should. Blue science goes down that way. And honestly, as the blue science is being made, the steel production is going to be completed. And I don't want to do any of that stuff. I really want to get my yellow going. But I think that might have to be for another episode. This whole episode has just been me fucking juggling all this crap. And by crap, I mean, oh, can we do... No, that can't go there. I mean, that can go... See if I can redesign some of these to make them super square. I mean, that can move. We can move that. Can this go here, though? Because what if we do this to there, and then it only puts it on one side of the belt? I guess it just kind of depends. Is that the only... Yeah. If we only need steel on... Let me see. We might be able to improve on this. Let me see how much steel you need. How many on the belt? Transport belt. Oh yeah, we can do that. What are my robots freaking out about? Oh, we don't have inserters. I was like, what science packs do we need now? Or what ingredients do we need now, children? Purple science is going along that side. Purple. We'll finish up the steel productivity. Science per minute. 7 science per minute. That's what we're slurping. So we're consuming 7 science per minute, but we're only making, I think, 4.5 science. Oh, wait, no. 7 science per minute? That doesn't make sense. That doesn't seem right at all. Is this going up? Is this actually working? I think it is clogged with, where's the blue supposed to be going? Yeah, I think it's clogged. I'm gonna have to... It's only doing these guys. I'm gonna have to figure out... Ah, the military. Okay, I have to come down here and slurp up the military science. And then we'll really be going. So right now we're making 3 science a second. Let's see if we'll be able to keep up once I slurp that other science, the gray science. So what side do I need to be slurping? The right side, you know, as I'm looking at it right now. Actually, another thing we'll do is increase all of these. So let's expand this out, and I need... Yes, the right side, I said. So we can get all this. Right? Or am I doing it wrong? Oh, I need to be doing... Okay, I need to do... Oh, I need to do the left side. For fuck's sake, dude. There you go. Now I'm seeing these science, or these labs turn on because they're able to grab blues. Okay, let's get all this out of my inventory. So I need the left side. And while we're here, let's upgrade all of this. That's going to be 46. Let's upgrade that. Upgrade that. You know what? All of it. And slurp up this side. There you go. That should be good. What are you missing? You're missing purple. Okay. But you shouldn't be missing purple. You should have purple. Why are you not? Oh, there we go. Okay, because we have temporary purple. So now let's see. So yeah, we should be able to keep up. If we're doing 82, if we're doing 85, 86, 87, look at that. Look at it go. It just keeps rising. Because we're making 4.5 a second, and if 1.5 a second, yeah, 1.5 a second is 90 a minute, then we should be good. But as far as blue goes, we're making 3.3 a second, which is 180-ish, I think, still. So we should be good. That's if my throughput of these items are good still. Look at that, technology complete. Let's make sure that this guy, yeah, this guy's got no power. There we go. And we want to deconstruct this. We want to deconstruct this freaking madness. So that we could put, what goes here? Purple? No, not right. Purple goes there. All right, we'll deconstruct all this madness, and we'll get ourselves some yellow science going on in here. But yeah, that was today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was a lot of nonsense that we were doing. We had to rescue our power. We had to redesign our science into our little modules so that it's tileable. We had to fight off a couple 6 million bugs. It's good. It's a good Factorio video. That's what it's all about. Before I go, I would like to look at this. This needs to be 1, this needs to be 2. I'm pretty sure we can just do that. What are you... Don't be dumb. Why is it being stupid? Just, like, be crossed. Okay, so I can do something like that, and we'll only get steel on this half of the belt, but we don't go through steel fast enough, and that now makes our blueprint square. So I will probably do that, and then same thing with this. We could probably move this around and then bring these up so that we can get another guy right here. Probably here. And then, well, I don't know. We'll bring these dudes in. That has to go in, so then we can put something there. I really want to make them square. That's it. That's all I really want to do. But we'll do that. We'll do that off camera. Let's see. In the next episode, I'm not sure what we'll be doing, but I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'm kind of just brain dead at this point because of all the nonsense that we just had to mess with. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Oh, my wife won? Yeah, she won. That's why she wooed. She do big woo because she win. Because she's a woo. A woo. Grab all that. Make sure these are all stopped right there. Okay. Robots can do all that while we do our little outro. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it for like the 5th time. You know what, we'll do a 6th time just to make sure. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Look at that little train. I love our freaking train system. It's really great. If you guys made it this far, I'd appreciate a like, maybe even a subscribe, you know, like the stuff that you like, and show the people that you're watching, and like you're telling them that, hey, I like what you're putting down, keep doing the thing. But either way, I think I'm just going to keep doing the thing because, you know, I like Factorio, so I'm just going to keep doing the thing. We have so many chests. I have so much homework to do to freaking take care of all this crap. But anyway, I hope to see you guys in the next episode, and until then, stay stringy.